Yo, what's up everyone? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to level up and go from Rebirth 7 all the way to Rebirth 8 in Roblox Shadovis RPG. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is head into the Rebirth 5 portal, and then you want to head all the way down and head inside the blue portal. Now once you're inside and you're also at level 100 million, the first enemy you need to fight is the Sea King. Now the Sea King is located on the left side. If you take a look up, this enemy right here is the Sea King. He's level 80 million. Now in order to get to the Sea King, you just have to jump up and use your wings, land on this red area right here, and then just keep heading up. Now once you landed around here, the Sea King should be directly in front of you. What you want to do is press F on your keyboard. This should use one of your abilities that looks like this. This is going to trigger the Sea King, and what you want to do is keep on slashing with your Ocean's Tremor. He's gonna go away and then he's gonna come back again. When he comes back and stays still, you want to keep on slashing, and then he's gonna go down, and then a cubic should show up, which you need to pick up. I already have the Sea King cubic, which is why it didn't show up, but if this is your first time defeating the Sea King, you need to pick up his cubic. Now once you have his cubic, you want to head down, and then you want to head across this area until you find this dark red rectangle. You want to head inside, and then once you're inside, you should see these two enemies. Now the main enemy we need to focus on is this Crimson Void Knight, which is level 75 million, because we need to pick up his cubic. Just go up to the knight. You want to be careful of the Crimson Void Knight's attack, because his attack can push you back, and sometimes he might go off the platform, so you gotta head back out the area and then head back in so that he can respawn again. You're gonna have to fight this Crimson Void Knight and get his cubic. So right now there's gonna be two enemies that you're gonna have to fight until you get around level 150 million. The first enemy is that you could go back inside the dark rectangle area and fight the Crimson Void Knight until you get to level 150 million. And the second option is that you could fight the Sea King, which is level 80 million. In my recommendation, I recommend that you fight the Sea King because he's gonna be a lot faster for you to fight compared to the Crimson Void Knight, because the Crimson Void Knight sometimes drops off the platform, which is very annoying. But you just want to fight one of these enemies, the Sea King or the Crimson Void Knight, until you're around level 150 million. Now once you're around level 150 million, what you want to do next is head towards the left side until you find this brighter red rectangle. You want to head inside, and then once you're inside, you want to jump across, and then in front of you, you should see these three enemies. The main one that you need to focus on is this Cleos right here that is level 100 million. You're gonna have to fight him and pick up his cubic. Once you defeated him, pick up his cubic. Now if you can't defeat the Cleos at level 150 million, then you're gonna have to go back out and fight either the Sea King or the Crimson Void Knights until you're around level 200 million. And then once you're around level 200 million, you can come back and fight the Cleos again. Now if for some reason you still can't defeat the Cleos at level 200 million, then you're just gonna have to keep fighting the Crimson Void Knights or the Sea King until you get around level 300 million, and then by then it should be a lot easier for you to defeat the Cleos. Remember that once you defeat him, all you need is his cubic. Now once you picked it up his cubic, what you want to do next is head across the other direction until you see this darker red rectangle. You want to head inside, and then once you're inside, it should be this lava area. You just want to keep heading down until you get to the other side, which should be this white portal. You want to head in, and then you should land in this area with these enemies in front of you. Now depending on your level in which you defeated the Cleos and got his cubic, if you're around level 150 million, I recommend that you fight these four enemies until you're around level 200 million. Now you can also try fighting this mage right here that is level 220 million, and also this is the first AFK strategy that you can use to level up to 1 billion. If you don't have any more time to play the game and you're around level 150 million to 300 million, then you could just AFK and fight this mage, and then once you come back, you should be at a much higher level, maybe already at 1 billion or very close to it. Now if you're around level 200 million to 300 million when you defeated the Cleos and got his cubic, then what you want to do is head towards the left side, jump down, and then when you're down this area, you should see these three enemies. One is level 320 million, the other is 380 million, and the other one is 300 million. Now what you want to do for these three enemies is that you want to fight them using the triangle method. The triangle method is basically where you attack one enemy, then attack the second enemy, and then attack the third enemy, and then you fight all three at the same time. This is going to be the first strategy that you can use that you can level up to 1 billion, but it's kind of slow. Also, this is going to be the second AFK method that I can use to level up to 1 billion. If you're going to AFK, just fight this enemy right here that's level 380 million. Now if you're around level 300 million and higher, another way that you can level up to level 1 billion is by heading up these stairs. You just want to keep heading up, and then once you're around this area, you just want to head up and look for this mage that is level 520 million. Now you could basically fight this mage until you're level 1 billion, and also this is the third AFK method that you can use to level up to 1 billion. The mage is not really going to one-shot you as long as you stay close to the mage, so this is also a strategy that you can use. Now a third and fourth strategy that you can use if you don't want to fight the mage is that if you look across, there's an area that we could go to, but we need to switch out our loadout. You're gonna have to switch out your shiny armor for this chest plate and this leggings, the helmet for the Valkyrie helmet, and the Ocean's Tremor for the lance, and a Charted Fang for the Dark Moon ring. Now once you have this loadout, what you want to do is just jump up and fly and head across the area. Now once you're on this area, you could then switch back to your other loadout. Now in this area, there's actually a couple of ways that you can use to level up to 1 billion. The first way, if you just want to AFK, is just fight one of these hill fighters, like this frost one right here. You can just AFK and fight him until you get to level 1 billion. It doesn't matter which hill fighter you fight. You can fight the frost one, the forest one, the fire one, or the lightning one right here. Just pick one and you can AFK until you're 1 billion. Now the second strategy, if you're gonna play the game, is that you can fight all these hill fighters at the same time. Just hit each one and then you can fight all 4 at the same time. They're not really gonna one-shot you, so you can use this strategy. Now the final strategy that you can use is that you can fight this Toothy that is level 1.25 billion. The way you want to fight him is that you want to head behind him and you want to be close to the wall. Now once you're close to the wall, you can then fight the Toothy and he should be really no problem for you to take down. Now you can fight the Toothy until you get to level 1 billion, and this is also another AFK strategy that you can use to get to level 1 billion. You can just AFK and fight the Toothy until you get to level 1 billion so that you can rebirth to Rebirth 8. So those are all the strategies that you can use to level up to level 1 billion so that you can rebirth to Rebirth 8. Make sure that when you're at level 1 billion that you head back into the hub of Rebirth, store your levels, head back into that area and fight those enemies again, store your levels, and repeat the process. Please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below if you found this video helpful. Anyways, I hope everyone has a good rest of their day, and I'll see everyone in the next video.